What do you do as a beginner? It's a question I get from a lot of people. They're interested in learning what toys or tools or how do I get started? What do I purchase to get started? And I say nothing. You really only need yourself to begin. We have a body that's capable of moving. We are our own load. We've got lots of opportunities for mobility, for sensing what we're doing, for increasing that motor output, and for our brain to integrate all that stuff in between. So as a beginner, all you need is yourself. So I want to show you a few moves that you can do, very simple. We only need maybe a 2x2 space, maybe a 4x4 space, not much at all. So beginning, standing within your own body, feel how your feet feel on the floor. Just get that sense of how you feel. Do you feel like you're leaning forward? Do you feel like you're leaning to one side? And this stuff may be slow right now. Let's get to the meat of it. We will, but you want to take notice of the body that will be doing the moving and the brain that is evaluating everything, right? Our nervous system runs the show. So step back a little bit, get a sense of what you are, how you're feeling before you move. Slowly progress, and all that practice will make progression. So the movement I want to show you is feet about shoulder width apart, hands in front. You're going to lean with a flat back, and then opening up. So I'm not going to go into little nuances here. I'm just going to show you. The nuances can be found in other videos. So this is a nice little just getting the movement from your hips, your chest, a rocking sense, so that balance is something that you don't have. It's always being evaluated. So letting your body, brain, your sense of being evaluate this. And just nice, slow, easy breath. We're going to do one more. All right, so you take this arm and you pull it back, and as you reach it, this heel comes off. Bend this knee. So this is an idea of, okay, we don't ever use just one body part, one muscle, sometimes not even just one muscle group. We're trying to complement the whole. And again, just getting a sense of getting the juices flowing for yourself. Letting your body and your brain feel absorbing and transferring, because that's what really movement is. Absorb and transfer. And then we'll come back when we finish that, and we'll do it on the other side. So sometimes one side is easier, one side's a little bit different. No judgment, just sense. Be with yourself. Be with the gentle movement and appreciate it. This is a really great place to start. And whether you find ease or challenge, you go into the speed and the mode that you want, that works for you. Then we're going to come back to center. We're going to get a little displacement of your foot. Real simple. You're going to shift and lift and touch forward. Shift and lift. That's another principle. I say that all the time, and I think to myself, did I learn that or did I make that up? I made it up because it makes sense. Shift and lift. So many things during the day, we have to shift our body weight so that we can either lift a leg or reach for a glass of water or pick up a big Amazon box. And this is just a very simple way of zooming in on that shift and lift. And then we're going to switch that. And it also gets a little bit of movement in through, your hip, but also the rest of you, right? This isn't just moving a leg. It's how are you holding on to yourself? What does it feel like to do this simple movement? What do your feet feel like? Are they grabbing? And I would recommend no shoes. You get a better sense of yourself, also of your balance, because your foot is shoved into a shoe and you can't really sense. Again, just feeling the gentleness of this. We're going to do one more. Okay, we're going to go back to the whole again. So bending here, I'm going to show you from the side. Bending the arms, bending and reaching. So I call this a swing squat. Lots going on here. And not just the moving parts, even down into your ankles, there's compression that happens in the ankles. Compression, we want our brain to see compression too, because we do that. It's not all about opening up. It's about seeing all the possibilities. And think if you can feel pressing with your legs evenly and equally. Evenly and equally. One more. Okay, I kind of go up and down here. So we're going to alternate this. Here's another shift and lift. Touch, back to center, touch. So are you able to stay above the movement, holding on to yourself, and easily moving that leg away and balancing? The answer may be no, I'm not. Dial back to what you can do and what fits for you. And I know that you're trying to learn this, but breathing is a really helpful thing to just ease into the body that is moving and is learning these things. We're going to do one more. Okay, we're going to go back to that stance. We're going to have soft knees, really another principle, softness in your knees. Never rigid, soft. We're going to take this arm and we're going to reach out. So now we're adding rotation in. One of the reasons of the soft knees is that we don't want to have excessive torque in your knee because you've got it locked and rigid. Just a nice and easy. Notice your neck, right? Notice, I'm not saying to fix anything, just notice. Well, how's my neck feel when I'm doing this? And everything else in your trunk is kind of going along for the ride. I'm going to do one more. We're going to put that down. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, kind of reset. What do I feel like standing in myself? And then move. So it's always a good idea to just come back to yourself. I don't care how advanced you are, what you do. You're going to serve yourself in the long run if you just come back to yourself, the basics, the fundamentals. The foundation of movement is how you are, how you hold on to yourself and connect back down to the ground. Just always a reminder. One more. Then we're just going to do a simple little swish here, which I'm going to come to an end in this, just to show some simple stuff. So this is more turning, letting your head go with it. You're not jacking up your neck. You're just letting your head and your eyes go with the movement. The feet are letting that movement be accommodated. The hands are nice and easy. Breathing. So if you did this, go back and do it again, right? It's because when you're trying to learn something new, you're watching, you're paying attention. And if you just go through it once, okay, go through it again because you've already done it. So that's just a little beginner movement. What do I do to begin? Be with yourself.